Hi, hi all of you. Myself Navakishore Roy. Uh, this is my new channel regarding finance, accounts, organization structures, and related to all these services I'm providing. Today, I just want to um elaborate you one of the topic which is very much important to a manufacturing or any organizations in this business world. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Navakishore Roy. I'm a 15 years a CFO person, which is very much help to our company owners to understand the business, understand the accounts, understand the finance, controlling process, and apart from that, I can help the perfect reporting system, handhold the account team. So whatever you can say, a owner particularly will a very comfort zone where he is in the perspective of an accounts and finance. But first, my today's topic I need to cover it up, which is cash flow statement. What is the cash flow statement? A particular company. You can see in YouTube many videos are there for a uh, for cash flow, how it is to be prepared, how it is, what is to be, and what is to be benefit and all. I am real time example I can show you because I have worked in the companies where the cash flow is a major problem because the companies won't understand what is my inflow projections, what is my outflow projections, and just a basis of transaction assumptions, they are just doing keep on assumptions work only, where this cash flow statement will help you to grow a company, that how our cash flow inflow and outflow to be monitored, to be controlled, and to be stabilized. So my topic was cash flow. I can start. Cash flow means inflow and outflow. So first of all, the inflow is very major task. In this inflow, we need to understand what is my actual inflow and what is my actual working capital, which is every month need to come. So that what happened, I can, based on my inflow, I can provide outflow. How outflow? Outflow is nothing but my working capital expenses, my fixed expenses, apart from that my statutory expenses and others expenses. I can say working capital expenses are almost 80%. 20% including your statutory payment, your fixed expenses, and your other expenses. So most of the companies are always suffering for their working capital. I will do another video for the working capital, how the companies function in a working capital and what way they are helping. So first today I just try to cover it up the cash flow. Once a company run, he need to know in a particular month how much inflow will come. The inflow source are practically it is customer only. Okay, but apart from that, some inflow is coming for, maybe that is drawback charges, that is income tax refunds, which is very much rare, which is in a year 2 or 3 years it will come. But working capital is coming frequently. Based on the working capital inflow only, we are managing outflow. So now I just start one by one. First of all, when we prepare a particular projected cash flow to help a company to understand what is my inflow coming, based on this we can plan accordingly for our outflow. So how we plan? We need to see what are all our major 80% customer which is giving you most of the revenues. As per the rules, you can say as in a marketing strategic rule, your 80%, your 20% of customer is giving you a 80% of business. So you have to identify who all are your your 20% customer who can give you 80%. In this correlations are leaderboard. If you every month, if you create a leaderboard, that I'll cover it up in the next video, the leaderboard topic, how the leaderboard functioned, worked, and helped to your future reports. If you have a proper leaderboard, in this leaderboard you can find out automatically which customers are most revenue generator to you. And in outstanding receivable statement itself, we can find out what is your turnover ratio, how much receivable ratio, what percentage and what days itself they are given your money. So these kind of customer you have to target and make them as an inflow status. For example, you have to make it a first 10 list which is already last month or previous month you already sold. Just I want to make your note one thing. Your receivables, not only the current receivables, maybe the older receivables also. So you have to plan accordingly. For example, you have a 1 CR old receivable you have, which is you are continuously following up last 1 year or 2 year before, but you are not getting. So which is already been old, which is split in your you can say long term asset liability itself. So in this cash flow will help both, which is current working capital need to come to you, as well as which is old, which is stuck somewhere in your not understand a customer background or something you sold and it's not come to you. That is a different chapter. How you will take it up, what way will take it up, how way we sort it out. That is also another chapter. So this is talking about the old and new. So you have to calculate every month which is your actual working capital need to come from where, how, what is the days about. So based on this, I am telling you, when you prepare a monthly cash flow statement, you have to cover it up in a day wise. Then only you can manage it. Day you have to multiple by the weeks, weeks multiple by the month. So what happened when you take it up a weekly target, then it's convert to the monthly. What happened, your day to day activity will be very much prompt to chase your receivables. Once your receivables, just reconnect with your payables. How your receivables is coming based on planning will come to your payables. So this is one thing. Second thing, I'm just going to summarize my cash flow statement. Once you want to more detail, kindly contact me. In description list I had mentioned my phone number. And you want me directly meeting, you want me Google Meet, you want me a mail, you want me a whatever you want, I can discuss about that, how to prepare, where to, and I can within a day itself I can prepare and give to you. Okay, I'll come to again our cash flow. So this receivable you have to day monitored. Based on this, your working capital outflow need to be maintained. And once you one time, if you actually knows what is your outflow, so automatically your mind will set up for the inflow. And based on this, you can plan your production, your sold, your turnover, everything. So we are providing you many reports which is linked to this cash flow. It will be help for your sales as well as your production, your planning. Everything will be help you very easily. So now the outflow. I have covered up the inflow, how it is to be, what is to be in a summary basis. In a detail basis you want, I already told what need to be done. The outflow nothing but your working capital outflow, which is you purchase the materials for your production, and based on this you produce the material. So once you understand your inflow, you automatically understand your outflow. What needs to be paid, what needs to be not. And always you have to prefer which materials need to be burnt to your production. Without this not possible. So you have to allocate your fund 70% of that custom vendors. And apart from that, accessories is there. Other than this, I'm talking about generalized manufacturing company. Company to company, it is vary, which is we are looking, we are understand. Based on this, we are preparing. So you can see. The another 30% in this fixed expenses, your salary is there, your factory expenses is there, your office expenses there, your rent is there. So you have to divide very accurately. What happened end of the month, you become a budget oriented person. I believe in company need to be planned and then execute. Normally what I face in my life, most of the companies are execute by the time only they are planning. So due to this, every operation become an emergency because you are not planned. Everything becomes surprise to you to how to manage. So that is why this is a cash flow statement which is help you to understand your inflow and outflow. To maintain a particular month, you should not suffer for your working capital. So what happened? Previously, you time to time follow up with your customer. Time to time you stop your payments to the suppliers also. How? Because you should understand what are all things to be paid. Once you know, based on this you can take the decisions. And other things are there. Why the vendors are being prioritized? What way need to be prioritized? That is a different chapter. But I'm talking about the complete liquidity control management is coming through cash flow statement. Bye guys. In this small summary meetup, I just want to elaborate you my cash flow statement, which is also based on the requirement. So we completely taking the responsibility of accounts, finance, productions, planning, budgeting, all those together. So thank you guys for to show the interest. I am just explaining myself of cash flow. How much it's help, just mention in a comment box so that I can motivate myself to the further topics. Thank you.